Appreciated. Brookfield East would like to salute all those who are serving or who have served in the armed forces. For all veterans, past and present, we thank you for your service. To honor America and those defending our freedom, please stand for the playing of our national anthem.
Hello and good evening from Brookfield East High School. Big Greater Metro Conference game tonight here from Brookfield East tonight. First, we're going to start with the starting lineups for Wauwatosa West. It'll be Max Gogan, DJ Headings, Matthew Klosky, 22, Messiah Chambers, and number 24, Jalen Brown. And next, it'll be starting lineup for Brookfield East and Wauwatosa West, head coach by Chris Neubauer. We've seen on the network a lot this year. Same with these Brookfield East Spartans. Second time we're doing this game this year as well. Looking for another game like it was last time. So here's a starting lineup for Brookfield East. It's Max McMullen. Number 3, Zeke Sawwell. Ronjay Horton Jr. Sorry we missed him. So it's number 0, Ronjay Horton Jr. Number 1, Max McMullen. Number 3, Zeke Sawwell. Number 23, TJ Platts, and number 24, Grant Kuyenga. And that's the starting lineup for Brookfield East, head coach by Joe Rux. Wauwatosa West 15-4 in the season, 9-3 in the conference. Brookfield East 16-4 in the season, 10-3 in the conference. And this game has major conference implications. And we talk about another game we're also eyeing tonight, Menominee Falls versus Germantown, which Germantown's fate tonight could also have major conference implications with this game tonight, depending who comes out on top. So in the middle, it's going to be Kuyenga and Klosky in the center.
So the scenarios for tonight's game, conference implications wise, Tosa West, they're sitting one game out, but if they win and Menominee Falls beats Germantown, they're alone for first place. All Brookfield East has to do is a win and a loss from Germantown tonight to stand alone.
So it was an 80-79 win for Brookfield East last time, as we got a foul right away to start. But last time we had this game on, about a month or two ago, we were over at Wauwatosa High School, a mile and a half from here, and it was an 80-79 win. And a buzzer beater right before half from almost a full court ended up being the difference maker from Ronjay Horton Jr. We didn't think so at the time with Brookfield East's big lead, but it ended up being the difference maker that won them the game at the end.
Tosa West showed their fight early on in the game, and they're going to call a travel right there to go right back, but they showed their fight early on or late in that second half. That's that championship grit that Coach Neubauer kind of sets out for his team to be able to set out for a potential victory. Obviously going to want revenge this time.
McMullen with the basketball. He'll drive in. He'll go up with it and rolls in. First 2 of the game comes from McMullen, and Brookfield East jumps up 2-0.
And he's that freshman they want to rely on. Tosa West doesn't have their phenom in tonight with Bear Collins out of this contest, but
yeah,
with that ankle injury, still looking to aim for a return in about a week and a half right before the playoffs.
We saw this Tosa West team just a week ago against Whitefish Bay. Huge win for them that helped them get up to a 3 seed right now in our Zaleski Sports VIP, which goes off the WIAA seed formula as there's a foul right underneath. It'll be second foul already on Brookfield East. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see Wauwatosa West wants this game badly, as they fell last time by 1 point in front of their home crowd.
Just seems like every time we come into this conference, any team that's on the network, it's always fireworks, right? It's just all around. Comes down to that last shot of the ball game, and it's just expect the unexpected, like the March Madness type feel to it.
Yeah, and there's another foul right underneath, and that's already the third foul on Brookfield East, and we're only 55 seconds into this game.
And that's the that's kind of like that experience right now as they get another steal.
Nice steal over there. There goes Horton. He'll go in the fast break, go up with it. He gets it to go. Ron J. Horton, 4-0 lead for Brookfield East early on. Points coming from McMullen and Horton Jr.
It's a talented backcourt with McMullen and I'm blanking out. Who is that?
Horton Jr.
Horton Jr. How could I forget the guy that hit the 3/4 of the quarter shot?
Yeah, that's for sure. And Brookfield East early on coming out with some defense intensity. 3 fouls, but they ended up getting a steal. And look at that, another steal. And they'll have another chance to go in transition on the other end. Going up fast, no good. Put back is good that time. TJ Platts right behind McMullen.
I think if you get another bucket right here, Neubauer's going to call a timeout without a Tosa West score right now. He's turning the ball over uncharacteristically. Look at this defense.
Wow.
There's another one.
Early on, Brookfield East is just coming out with intensity. I saw Joe Rux drawing some up before the game. I think this is what he was doing. Platts going in, up with it. He gets it to go. Timeout, Wauwatosa West. 8-0 run for Brookfield East to start. We'll take a break here on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fear, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Back here on Zaleski Sports. 8-0 run to start for Brookfield East. It's Ron J. Horton Jr., Max McMullen, and TJ Platts, the leading scorer, 4 points early on. A lot of fast break points early on for these teams. Let's take a look once at Brookfield East. Brookfield East coming into today. It's a 3-2 stretch, a win over Wauwatosa East the other night, 1 point, 76-75. Lost to Germantown in a heartbreaker, 74-73. And they suffered a surprising loss during that stretch to Marquette, 63-58. But the wins during that stretch have been against also Hamilton and Menominee Falls. Like we talked about, we'll be monitoring that Germantown versus Menominee Falls game tonight, which has, like Elijah mentioned, conference implications on this one. Whoever wins and loses this game, who takes over first place.
Going to actually check right now to see where that game's standing at.
Gogan with basketball. He'll drive and look for Wauwatosa West first point. Back outside to Klosky. Klosky will go in, almost loses the ball this time. Looks for somebody open, gives it inside to Gogan. Nice pass underneath and a foul on the ground. Nope. It's going to be a 3-second violation on the Trojans. So back to Brookfield East.
Definitely not what both fans want to hear right now, but it's a 13-4 lead for Germantown 5 minutes into the game.
It's that time of year we start watching other games to say, hey, this is what's the conference is going to look like down the stretch. And girls basketball seeds come out on Sunday, so those girls basketball games tonight are really important because 10 a.m. Sunday morning, those girls basketball teams will be sitting on their couch.
Brookfield East with Tyler Saxton on the girls basketball staff. We had their game on last year, beating Tosa East.
Horton Jr. up with it, no good off the side of the rim.
That's a team that's going to make some noise in the playoffs, Matt Peck and girls.
The other night they played Wauwatosa East, and it was like a 6-point game. That's it. It was close here.
Almost had to run it back.
Yeah, we almost did. Up with it fast. There's Wauwatosa West first point from Matthew Klosky.
And you go to your bread and butter guys like Klosky and Jalen Brown to get the first points of the night. Just try to get in the comfort zone. Maybe you could set that offense a little bit more, and there's another steal.
The ball's lost. They're going to have a fast break. Here goes Tosa West on the other end. Slam! Matthew Klosky.
And just like that,
4.
What do you think Neubauer was talking about in that timeout? I mean, he's probably just seemed like, let's wake up a little bit, turning the ball over. We understand that Brookfield East has the pace game going. That might have been a travel right there.
Underneath, no good. Wauwatosa West looking to put a run to themselves together. Brown on the rebound. He looks to take it all the way. He'll go up with it, and it just misses it. Falls out of bounds. Look at this run. Nobody there. Up with it fast. Gets it to go. TJ Platts, 6 of the 10 for Brookfield East. That's 60% of their scoring so far.
And that's just the awareness from Ron J. Horton Jr. just to read the full court dime to Platts. This is what Brookfield East does so well this season. Run the pace.
Inside. Finds his man. Messiah Chambers.
Number 11, Tosa West energy coming out of that timeout. Still finding their buckets. Just got to be able to stop that fast break transition off of misses that Brookfield East is making them pay for in this first half.
Zeke Sawwell from the left wing. Now back to the top of the game. Here's a three-point shot, and no good. Wauwatosa West will go in transition. Nice open lane. Almost had the ball stolen on the pass. Gives it back to the top of the key. Wauwatosa West will slow things down. Nice pass underneath. Finds the man wide open. Roman Long. And it's a 2-point game just like that with a snap of fingers.
Called an 8-2 run out of the timeout now.
Horton Jr. up with it. Count the and one.
Man, I was just talking, and that's just the pace right there, right? They just run it down the throats of Tosa West, and they're really just pounding the rock down to the paint. I use football term right there, pounding the rock.
The freshman phenom will go to the line, Ron J. Horton Jr., who last time we saw him against this team, the full court buzzer beater right before half. I almost didn't turn the camera in time when I was on production. Luckily, I did.
That was back when we were experimenting with replays, too. That was still fun to get that replay. You just got it last second, but
yeah. Underneath now, it's Hennings with the basketball. He'll drive in, go up with it. Nice move, TJ Hennings.
Man, this is going to be a high-scoring game. Both teams in double digits, 5 minutes in this game already.
Do they have room for 3 digits on the scoreboard here? It looks like they do.
We do on ours as well, so we come prepared because the Milwaukee area is all about pace.
Mick Mullen underneath, he's fouled, and he'll head to the line.
It's like I feel like it's one of like a traditional thing down here now, right? Where teams are trying to get used to playing that shot clock, no shot clock. You can obviously take your time, but teams down here are ready for it, and they are playing the pace. They don't even need a 24-second NBA shot clock right now. If they would be ready for that.
First free throw out the front of the rim, no good. We had non-high school score update. We had our first TV timeout in Medicine. The Badgers have the 19-14 lead over the 10th-ranked Michigan State Spartans.
Wouldn't that be a week?
Spartans right here.
Wouldn't that be a week beating 2 top 10 teams in the country?
Yes, that would be.
That alone should get Wisconsin into the March Madness pool.
If it doesn't, then you have to check out their formula. It does.
Do they do seed scores too? Like the WIAA?
Looking inside, Klosky. He'll go up, and it's taken away.
Oh, man.
By Kuyinga.
Kuyinga says, Kuyinga, get that out of here.
That's a nice save. Kuyinga underneath tried to score, no good. Jalen Brown on the other end. Klosky up. Why not slam twice?
MJ Klosky setting the house on fire right now, getting a couple big dunks. The UW Green Bay commit for Doug Gottlieb, we've had him on a couple times this year.
In the corner now underneath the Kuyinga. You trying to use that size out of bounds back to Tosa West. They have a chance to tie it already on this possession.
This Tosa West team is watched a lot around the country, and this game is being watched specifically by Prep Hoops Wisconsin's Mark Miller, who's in attendance a couple rows below us tonight. He's in attendance. That's how you know this is a big game, Peck.
He's from the Medicine area, so if he's coming all the way to Brookfield, then you know it's a good game. And he probably saw last time we had this game. He goes, you know what? Second time, I got to go watch this in person.
You know, it's funny because it wasn't really close at first, right? And then Wauwatosa West comes out of nowhere, storms back. Jalen Brown was a large half-court shot away, a heaver from setting the house on fire on Zaleski Sports.
Here's a three-point shot. Huge! Roman Long puts Wauwatosa West ahead after trailing 8-0 to start.
And look at it right away off of a make. Even makes or misses, Brookfield East is going to try to run right down the court and get down in less than 5 seconds with the pace.
Max McMullen with the basketball from the top of the key. Now for the left wing. He'll drive in. He'll go up. No, give it. Dumps it off to Kuyinga. And then was tipped away and out of bounds. Will stay with the Spartans.
God, I love that defensive intensity by Messiah Chambers and DJ Hennings right there. Staying right in front of that 6'7" Grant Kuyinga.
Every high scorer loves his height. Now it's...
Come on, man.
White with the basketball now. Gives over. Here's a three-point shot. Trade him! Horton answers right back and puts Brookfield East back ahead.
You might not have a voice tomorrow, Matt Peck. This is going to be one of those games.
Underneath. Back to the left wing. Will we have another one? No good. We thought we were going to be trading all night long.
Still might.
Brookfield East looking to go fast down there, and I'm sure we'll be calling the fire department at some point tonight. I'd be shocked if we're not.
Horton.
Why not? For three. Horton! The freshman! Back-to-back threes.
Got to find an answer for him. Nothing so far, though.
Hennings will bring it up now. 5-point game, 20-15 already. These two teams love to score, that's for sure. Jalen Brown now from the right wing. He'll look to drive in, gives it back to Klosky. Klosky will go in, up with it, and just misses. It tips out of bounds, and will stay with Tosa West after all that.
Here comes arguably the sixth man of the year for Brookfield East, Owen Council, who he made his presence known in that first matchup between Tosa West and Brookfield East.
And we saw him a little bit in that game against West Dallas Central when we were here a couple weeks ago. Obviously, Brookfield East lost by double digits, but he was a factor early on. Going up fast, and that's Jalen Brown, his first 2 of the night, and it's a 3-point game. Look at Brookfield East already in transition. Underneath, back to White.
See if Horton could get open again, 3 in a row maybe. Oh, maybe not.
Throws it away, back to the Trojans.
It's one of the moments as a coach where you got to go like this, right? You just got to put your hands out and be like, slow it down just a little bit. I know we love to play the pace, but to the point where you can actually comfortably set your offense, right? You know how much cardio Coach Rux probably makes these guys go and practice with the pace they run? Everybody seems like they're down the court in less than 5 seconds, Peck.
He would help me lose weight. Back to Brookfield East.
I mean, it wouldn't sound crazy, but wouldn't the pacer test be a good solution to all this?
Yeah.
I mean, you're just constantly going. Obviously, you start off slow and then you work your way up, but it's always fun and maybe a simple method you could use to get these guys going in the fast-paced game.
Council will inbound it to Horton Jr. Horton Jr. has been the hot hand early on, 11 points of 20 for Brookfield East. Just a freshman, so as long as we're doing this, you'll be seeing him on the network. Brookfield East is most likely going to be on every year at least once, so you'll be seeing Horton's name a lot.
Both student sections showed out tonight, too.
Yeah, and oh, man.
ESPN and NBA on TNT, that's not even in existence anymore. That still all fun, though. That's a really good painting they got in the Brookfield East student section.
They did it well, too, because it's almost the same exact logo.
I respect all the schools that did that. We saw that at Oak Creek last week.
Yeah, we see that at Tosa West, too, I thought, a couple weeks ago. Now it's a foul underneath. A lot of fouls early on here. It'll be 3 and 3 for both teams to start, 6 combined.
I know these two teams have their 2 inner city rivalries, but when we did the research, these two teams playing right now are closer than their inner city rivalries. That's crazy to say. Not by a lot, but especially for Brookfield Central and Brookfield East.
McMullen's first free throw was good. Sorry, is that? Oh, no, that's Horton Jr., sorry. Couldn't tell if that was a 1 or 0 from here. Horton Jr., 13 of 22 early on. We're selling raffle tickets here tonight. I love it. But if I can win $1 million, I'll buy one. Underneath, nice move, but just misses it, overlays it. Brookfield East once again going fast in transition. Pass back out to the left wing. Now back to Horton Jr. from the top of the key to Owen Council now. Horton Jr. will drive in and passes outside. Wide open is White. White for 3, no good off the rim. Nice rebound underneath. Spin move. Back out. Now to the top of the key. Underneath. Out to Horton Jr. He just saves that one. Puts it back in now.
I thought he was out of bounds for a sec there.
Yeah, now to Horton Jr. again. He'll pull for 3. Oh, just rims out, but nice rebound underneath. And there you go. That's Owen Council.
This is the effort that Brookfield East brings every day. They could win games, they could lose games, but you can't lie. They're going to show 100% effort every time. And what was that, 3 or 4 opportunities right there?
Yes. Underneath. The ball hits underneath and goes out of bounds. Ends up touching the Brookfield East player, and it will stay with, touches Council, so it'll stay with Tosa West.
And their lead is definitely growing again for Brookfield East, but Tosa West has shown that they could go on a run of their own. They went on that 2 run out of that timeout, so let's see if they can make something after that run.
An offensive foul back to Brookfield East, and it's one of those mistakes that Tosa West can afford early on here, down 7, and Brookfield East's lead continues to grow.
They were down double digits at one point in that first matchup, though, and they were able to find their way back into it by the way of the press.
Yeah, so you never know what we can put together as a team. But yeah, Chris Neubauer's team really fought back the first time against this Brookfield East squad. We'll see what it brings this time. But trailing by 7 early on here with 8.5 minutes remaining here in this first half. Council with the basketball on Brookfield East side. Driving in now is White. White up with it, and count the and one! But chance to put them up by 10.
Man, this is unbelievable right now. They are killing them in the paint game. Gotta love it, though.
complete the three-point play? It will. With Davion White up to 3 points, and it's a 10-point lead now for the Spartans.
Yeah, largest of the night for the Spartans. Here they go.
Brown underneath. Nice pass outside. Here's a three-point shot. No good. Rebound underneath. It's going to be a foul on the ground. Oh my.
Well,
15
you might as well say that score update too while we're at it.
So we got a score update from Cole Center. Badgers up 18 early on Michigan State. 15-0 run by the Badgers right now. Looking good, guys. Hopefully it stays the same. Meanwhile, deep three, and it's good.
I mean, do you think, I know Jalen Brown is at the three. Do you think Wisconsin could be ranked next week because of that?
They never know if they can hold on.
If they blow them out, though,
Yeah.
like that's like a statement right there.
Yeah, that would be a statement. That's
It's hard
for
to
sure.
beat two ranked top 10 teams in the country just like that in a week.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this.
We got
Oh,
a steal
look at
underneath.
Brown.
Brown didn't know where the basketball was at first, but nice move underneath. Challenge it at the rim.
Oh.
Put back. Tries to go underneath and gets it. Overlays it a little bit, but the foul drawn that time by Matthew Klosky, and the foul will be on Owen Council.
Stephen Wright just put his hands up like, yes, thank you to Matthew Klosky when they're top tall guys on their team for cleaning me up and making that steal all worth it from Jalen Brown. That was funny, though. Jalen Brown just stood there kind of like frozen. His like computer, his controller died, right? And he just stood there and forgot that the ball was there. It's one of those meme moments. But his teammates were there to help clean it up for him.
So Klosky's first free throw is good. He goes 2 for 2. So just like that, a 10 to 5 point game. Snap of the fingers, ladies and gentlemen. I talk about these two teams before you know it's a 2-point game. Here's a 3-point shot. It's good. Horton Jr. We might have to get the fire hose out because he's on fire.
Somebody's got to stop him early on. He is feeling himself early on, getting those 3-pointers to fall, all in rhythm and transition. It's going to be a long night for Tosa West if they can't find an answer.
Underneath. Nice move. That's Jalen Brown.
Playing that pace again.
Fast on the other end.
30 points still with 7 minutes left in the first half.
They're looking for a record. Tonight underneath, White. Looking for somebody open. He'll give it back out to the hot-handed shooting Horton Jr. right now. When I talk about it, anything he's been putting up except maybe one or two of them have been going in from beyond the perimeter. So he's been hot early on. McMullen is fouled. He draws the foul.
He's got a little hand check right there by Jalen Brown. Good call by the referee.
So inbounds it now to Max McMullen. McMullen looks, gives it outside now to the right wing. Back to Platts. Platts back over to White. Now to Horton Jr. Sorry, McMullen. McMullen, he'll drive in. Look at somebody open. It's stolen. One-on-one here. Let's see the big man versus big man, and up fast. That is Matthew Klosky up to 10, and it's a 4-point game.
He's gotten a couple big steals.
Look at that, right in transition.
And I think when you go into halftime, right, who hit that one?
Grant Kuyinga that time, his first two of the
I think
night.
you go into halftime safe that Chris Neubauer is going to try to set a defense right off of a make or miss, saying we got to get back right after they shoot it, right? Because that's got to be able to get back on those.
I'll tell you this right now, whoever has the better defense in this game is going to come out on top.
You know, high-scoring game first time too, right? 80 to 79.
Oh, what a steal. Kuyinga, one-on-one. Here we go. And that's Max McMullen. Just like that, it's 8-point game again.
But after these runs, Tosa West has shown that they could hang in this one and go on a run of their own. Let's see.
Jalen Brown moves underneath, and it's taken away. Horton Jr. will go in transition. Horton Jr. will drive in. Up fast. Oh!
That was just full slate of momentum right there. Looking like a bull right there.
He just flew through that line. Imagine if he would have made that. After he looked like he did a cartwheel at first.
Saw some of those from Waterford, Caden Gustafson on Tuesday, right? He just made way hitting a contested shot going up. They're in a good one too tonight against conference foe Beloit Memorial.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Two lost teams on the year.
First free throw is no good, but
got a battle of 2 4-loss teams in this one tonight.
Yeah.
I would say to reveal the conference standings again, it's 10-3 Germantown and 10-3 Brookfield East and 9-3 Wauwatosa West. So a lot can be in play tonight, folks.
Second free throw is good. Horton Jr. goes 1 for 2 that time.
I'll make sure at our next game break to check up on that Menominee Falls Germantown game.
GMC, I think last year we were in this gym tracking GMC scores as well. Here's a three-point shot. No good. A nice move underneath. Going up with it fast. It's good. Matthew Klosky. By the time I look up from my score sheet on my phone, Brookfield East is already on the other end. McMullen shakes off the defender. Horton Jr. goes back to White. White with the basketball. He'll drive in. Spin moves, goes. Oh, nice shot. Davion White. And look at Wauwatosa West in transition. Here's Gogan for 3, no good.
Ryan Ellerbush, assistant coach, told us Gogan hit 6 threes in one of their last few games. He's one of the guys they got to get hot in replace of Bear Collins to knock down some triples from the leadership on this team.
McMullen from the top of the key. He'll go in. Up, no good. McMullen grabs the rebound. No,
Look at that.
got it taken away. On the other, here goes Klosky up to the rim. 14 points for Klosky in a 7-point game early on. Here goes Horton Jr. Nice move, Horton Jr.
And they're going to hit 50 points before the halftime at this rate with Brookfield East. Just scoring a lot. Yeah, they can, rightfully so. Student section, you can't guard them, Chance.
Hey, wow, that one's almost stolen away. Hennings underneath, gives it back out. Here's Gogan for 3. Gogan's got it. His first 3 of the night, just like that, on a 6-point game.
You don't want to see him get hot. He is a special 3-point shooter for this Wauwatosa West team. It's only his first of the night, too.
Yeah. Underneath. Gives it out. Platts with the basketball now. Over to White. Now back to Kuinga. White now takes it from the right wing. They'll set the offense a little bit here.
Yeah, this is the most we've seen him slow it down. Yeah. That's surprising so far in this first half.
White back over now from the top of the key. It's Max McMullen now from the left wing.
It's been a green light all game long, just racing on down to the finish line at the basket every time.
This is probably the best defensive possession so far for Tosa West. And now, as I say that, TJ Platts goes to the lane, no good.
Just got lucky that they missed right there. I was about to say you might have just jinxed them.
Underneath, nice move, up to the rim. Matthew Klosky up to 16. It'll be a timeout.
Tosa West.
Timeout, Tosa West. 3 minutes left. We'll be back after this on Zaleski Sports.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Back here on Zaleski Sports from Brookfield East Fieldhouse. It's a 39-35 game, a really close game between these two teams. Always fun when these two teams meet. We were here once last year for this game, which Brookfield East came out on top, and obviously we were at Tosa West earlier for this matchup. So either way, it's been fun this year. Bad Peck Elijah Banks a lot of here from the Brookfield East Fieldhouse. 39-35 game, 3 minutes remaining here in the first half. We're going to have a lot of scoring to go over at halftime here.
Oh, yeah. This is probably going to be one of the highest scoring games we'll have on the network this season for both teams'
Early on,
sake.
yes, I can say that. Over the corner, McMullen for 3. No good. Oh, wow, a volleyball spike to the back. Gets the rebound now to Horton Jr. Back to McMullen. McMullen, he'll look. Has to go back behind the three-point line. No lane was open that time. Back to Ronjay Horton Jr. To Platts. Horton Jr. now driving in. Gives it over. Mid-range shot from Kuinga just rims out.
Man, Klosky just left him wide open right there. I'm surprised he gave him that much space to get a shot off.
Klosky underneath, and it'll be a foul on the ground.
We saw a lot of that ability last time with Jalen Brown and Matthew Klosky to draw the fouls in the paint, especially in that Whitefish Bay game. It's smart though, right? When you know the refs are on, like trying to get some calls go your way, you can make plays out of it.
That's for sure.
And always keep going to it if it's working.
Now to the top of the key from the left wing. Wauwatosa West trying to make this a one-possession game. Driving in is Klosky. That's 3 dunks already.
Well, if you had the over/under 2.5 on dunks for Klosky, he hit the over already. You already won your jackpot money for the night.
And were you
That's
betting
3
on,
dunks for Klosky.
Were you betting on that?
Yep, I was. I took the over.
Underneath, and he's fouled. And a disclaimer to everybody, we are joking.
Yeah, obviously. Obviously, I'm of age to do that stuff, but obviously I don't want to promote that right now.
Especially in a high school game.
There's that, where's that, Massey ratings? They have the spread for each game
Yeah, that's
for
always,
high school games.
that's always fun to look at.
Might I have to look at it at halftime? I'm sure it was a close deficit, right?
I'm assuming. McMullen makes his first free throw. Second free throw is good for McMullen. He's 2 for 2 that time. Now from the top of the key, it's Gogan. Gogan gives it over to Brown. They've been looking for Gogan, but Brookfield East has been defending him well underneath, and he's fouled. While we wait for free throws here, let's take a look at Wauwatosa West recently coming into today's game. The last 5 games, all wins. West Dallas Hale, Brookfield Central, Whitefish Bay, which we were there for last week, Tosa East, and Germantown.
And while I'm on it, let me check that score of the Germantown game.
So Wauwatosa East, like assistant coach Ryan Ellerbush, he was talking to us before the game. He told us they're playing well right now.
Oh, very good news for both of these teams. Menominee Falls is taking a 38-36 lead over Kyle Feger's squad. So whoever wins this game, if Menominee Falls wins, they're in front of conference in the Greater Metro, control their own destiny the rest of the way. And right now, we don't have an answer for that early on. This has been one of those games.
0 for 2 that time on free throws from Hennings.
Yeah, I saw that issue a lot last night in the girls' basketball game. Free throws ended up costing St. Joe's.
Horton Jr. goes up with it, misses it, but a nice rebound underneath. And Tosa West will come back up with the basketball. 1-on-1 here. Brown goes up and 1. Count the basket.
Wow. Jalen Brown looking like Boston Celtics Jalen Brown right there. With that just bucket in the paint, just knowing what to do and get the N1. Have a chance to put 40 on the board. Have we seen that from both teams hitting 40 in the first half?
Yeah, not very often this year.
I don't think we have.
And we're in the highest scored area part of the state. So
you see, this could be a final score for a game if you think about it, right?
yeah, with Dominican not being a run and gun team no more, we don't see hundreds very often anymore.
Haven't really heard much from them lately, so.
Yeah, it's a below
Been a
500
kind of-
season over there right now.
Obviously, kind of a rebuilding year with new head coach Nick Ford from Fond du Lac.
And here's Jalen Brown. Free throw, no good.
Student section got to him a little bit right there with their chants going on.
Ron J. Horton Jr. over. Here's a nice shot. It's blocked, though. Transition bucket. Here's a chance. 1-on-1 on the other end. Oh, what a block.
That was a clean block right there and a great challenge by Brookfield East.
Horton Jr. McMullen on that block. Here's a three-point shot. No good.
The roof would have exploded on the gym right now if he hit that.
Tosa West has a chance to tie or take the lead on this possession right here. Underneath, nice move, and a foul.
Oh, could you imagine if he would have hit that just throwing it up? Wouldn't have been surprised with D1 caliber talent and Matt Klosky. Yeah, this is crazy. Germantown was up by a lot early on in the first half, and Menominee Falls goes into the half with a 7-point lead. So both these fans here, you got to be really pleased with that because you have a really good shot. Free throw's no good here, but you have a really good shot to take the conference lead, and both teams have a pretty fair schedule the rest of the way.
Yeah, Klosky's first free throw, no good. Wauwatosa West struggled a little bit here with the free throws.
Let's talk about Menominee Falls, though. They've been a sleeper team in this conference with upset wins, right? They took down Brookfield Central. They took down Tosa West. And right now, pretty favorable to possibly take down Germantown.
That's the team that you don't want to play. We got a big game coming up.
So that's the infinity gauntlet of the top teams in this conference that they just knocked off.
They sense big games, Menominee Falls, that's for sure.
Obviously, they're out of the race for first place now, but winning conference is bigger than what some teams think here.
Yeah, that's for sure. And it's a foul on Stephen Wright. 39 seconds remaining here in the half. It's a 1-point score that divides both teams here. So that will send Max McMullen to the line.
If we somehow saw both teams, obviously it's not going to happen here unless some miracle happens. They get 50 points. We're like in an NBA game, I call it.
NBA and TNT's here, so it'd be fitting.
Yep. Oh, they're one more game before they go out of network, right, or whatever they happen to them.
They got their last game here tonight. They chose to do high school.
What's next? Amazon Prime, the new streaming NBC.
Free throw goes out the front of the rim, no good. Tulsa West, they've been good at, and Brookfield East been good at shooting a buzzer beater before half, so we might see them again tonight. Who knows?
It's closer too now.
Yeah.
They had a little deficit. I believe it was a 10-point deficit at the half. So
Matt Peck right here trying to call the future. Let's see if it happens. Either one of these teams, it'd be cool to see it happen again.
It doesn't have to be a full court shot, but wouldn't be surprised.
I think Wauwatosa West looking to hold for the final shot here. Klosky with the basketball.
It's like
Gives
weird.
over to Hennings.
It's like weird to say it. Whoever hits a shot could win the game, right? Just like the last. Do you think they go 3 here?
Hennings with the basketball. Oh, almost had it stolen.
Oh, yeah.
He will. Here we go. Here goes Horton Jr. Underneath. Technically at the buzzer. And one. Count it.
Wow.
Horton Jr. fouls on Messiah Chambers and a key foul before the half.
Ronjay Horton playing a little TJ McConnell-esque on the Indiana Pacers, playing that aggressive defense and waiting to get that steal, and he got it. And he gets the end one chance and could put his team up by 5 instead of 2 at the half, possibly. You don't want to rule out a half-court shot. They're putting in Jalen Brown, who hit that half-quarter.
At this point,
it's a catch and shoot, though. 1 second left.
At this point, it's probably a full court, unless they get somebody open.
It's got to be catch and shoot, too, because you only got 9 attempts on the clock. That's enough time to get a catch and shoot, though, if you're fast. But if he misses his free throw, I mean, it'll be even harder. It would be a full-court shot, like you were saying.
Horton Jr. looking to complete the three-point play. He's up to 21 already. Free throw is good. Let's see if Wauwatosa West can have Matt Peck predict right. He'll put it up, and it'll be short. We head to the half here, ladies and gentlemen. 45-40, Brookfield East in the lead. We'll come back with scoring and a recap after this couple minutes.
At Ridgestop Exteriors, we're more than your average home improvement company. We're your neighbors, and for over 20 years, we've been trusted and proudly serving right here in your community. Customer service is our #1 goal. Call now for your free estimate.
Ridgetop Exteriors.
Coaches teach your kids to dream. Coaches teach your kids to overcome. Coaches teach your kids good sportsmanship. Coaches teach your kids proper technique. But who teaches your coaches?
Hey, Fleet Farm fans, you asked, we listened. You wanted lower prices? You got them. In-store, online. We drop prices everywhere. Lower prices on summer favorites like Liquid Pool Shock, Griller's Gold Barbecue Pellets, and Airhead Towables. Lower prices on big-name pet care like Purina Tidy Cats. Lower prices on Valvoline Motor Oils. All because you said so. Look for the bright green price drop signs to find new lower prices on everything you need for everyday life. Only at Fleet Farm.
Looking for a place where everyone feels at home? Welcome to Point Brewery, your family-friendly tap room with something for everyone. From a wide variety of local brews to classic Point sodas for the kids, we've got the perfect pour for everyone. Craving a bite? We've got hot, cheesy Portesi pizzas ready when you are. Whether you're hanging out inside or soaking up the sun in our outdoor beer garden, there's space to unwind. Planning a celebration? Reserve our private event room and make it a gathering to remember. Point Brewery, good times, great taste, all on tap.
Hey, Fleet Farm fans, you asked, we listened. You wanted lower prices? You got them. In-store, online. We drop prices everywhere. Lower prices on summer favorites like Liquid Pool Shock, Griller's Gold Barbecue Pellets, and Airhead Towables. Lower prices on big-name pet care like Purina Tidy Cats. Lower prices on Valvoline Motor Oils. All because you said so. Look for the bright green price drop signs to find new lower prices on everything you need for everyday life. Only at Fleet Farm.
Back here on Zaleski Sports here at halftime. Oh no, we got competition across from us. ESPN and NBE on TNT must have came out of retirement because they're here tonight. That's the Brookfield East student section, by the way. If you couldn't tell, I was putting together a little joke. We've seen these pop up around the area now, which is really cool to see. These students love to pretend they're part of the student sections. I should say the NBA game days or whatever you call them.
It's funny you say it, but I mean, that's kind of how we started. Obviously, they're not broadcasting the game, but we actually did it on radio with Max Preps at the time. But
yeah, we
had one of our very own friends. I'll shout out right now, Hayden Sussex from high school, make us a sign. And what was it, CBS, right? We did CBS. These guys are doing NBA on TNT. We're out of business, but it's been really fun with that.
Yeah. So, scoring for both teams right now. We'll start off with Wauwatosa West, 40 points here at halftime. Max Gogan with 3, DJ Hennings with 2, Roman Long with 5, Matthew Klosky leading the way with 19, Messiah Chambers with 2, Jalen Brown with 9. Brookfield East 45 points. Ron J. Horton Jr., the leading scorer for Brookfield East, 22, the freshman. Maxwell Mullen 8, Davion White 5. Owen Council 2, TJ Platt 6, and Grant Kuinga 2 at half. That's unofficial scoring, but matching up the scores, I'd say we're probably close to being correct on that one. But we got about 5 minutes remaining here, 6 minutes remaining before the end of the half here. Coming up on the network right now at Oak Creek High School, it's Catholic Memorial versus Oak Creek girls basketball on Zaleski Sports. Corey Sparks and Joey Andres over there on the network over there.
How about that? 2 games on the network in the Milwaukee area on Zaleski Sports for the first time
ever. Yeah, first time ever. And next week, it's Tuesday. Me and Elijah will be at Dominican St. Thomas More girls basketball on Tuesday. Plan is Thursday to go to Kettle Moraine for Arrowhead versus Kettle Moraine. And then possibly Saturday, Elijah and Corey will be at Verona versus Homestead.
And possibly Monday the following week, Tosa West against Slinger for the regular season finale in the Milwaukee area.
Yeah, and tonight, it's crazy as it sounds, though. 2 weeks from tonight, we might be at a girls' regional game. So time is flying. We're gonna put our hands together and pray on that. But so we'll take another break here, and we'll come back with the second half after this on Zaleski Sports.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 180,000 participants here in Wisconsin who take part in high school sports.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
Hey, Fleet Farm fans, you asked, we listened. You wanted lower prices? You got them. In-store, online. We drop prices everywhere. Lower prices on summer favorites like Liquid Pool Shock, Griller's Gold Barbecue Pellets, and Airhead Towables. Lower prices on big-name pet care like Purina Tidy Cats. Lower prices on Valvoline Motor Oils. All because you said so. Look for the bright green price drop signs to find new lower prices on everything you need for everyday life. Only at Fleet Farm.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great. Participate!
Back here on Zaleski Sports, 45-40 here before we begin the second half. Great cause tonight here at Brookfield East High School. They're raising money for blood cancer. They had a raffle at halftime here between both. We've been at a lot of great cause games this year. We had a fundraiser for a teacher at Hartford High School a couple weeks ago when we did the girls basketball game between Hartford and Arrowhead. A couple weeks, that's almost a month ago. And a lot of great causes, like I mentioned. Another blood cancer. They said you could get a rose. You can get your rose for your significant other tomorrow. Tomorrow's Valentine's Day. But coming up here in the second half, it'll be interesting to see how both teams come out here. You know, Brookfield East obviously with the 5-point lead here before the second half begins. Last time these two teams played, it was a blowout. Not close at halftime. Wauwatosa West made their second half run, but Matt Peck, Elijah Vinks here to bring you the second half, just like we brought you the first half. Always a great game when you come to Greater Metro basketball action. Thanks to Dan, I almost said Ben Westfall.
You were about to say Dan Wandry?
I don't know where I almost got Dan Westfall from, but Ben Westfall for accommodating us tonight here at Brookfield East. A lot of Dans in this area. With basketball coaches. So Wauwatosa West, my key for them is to get out on a run to start the half. In my opinion, I think they started out down 8-0. They had to take a timeout, and before you know it, they were tied right away. Both these teams love to play in transition. We've seen Brookfield East. I make a score for Tosa West. I look up, Brookfield East is getting ready to shoot the basketball already.
I look at it like, who's going to turn the ball over the most? Because, I mean, right now it's still technically on Tosa West side. They kind of had it down on themselves early on in this game. But whoever wins the turnover battle is going to win this game. And both these teams are matching their pace. Obviously, both these teams are scoring 40 or more points in the first half. That's a big accomplishment. But Tosa West, I mean, this is the time of the year they're showing once again why they can run it back and win Division II for the second straight year in a row by winning 5 to 6 games in this final stretch of the year. Right now, they would be a 3 seed. I believe Brookfield East would be a top 3 seed as well still.
Yeah,
in that tough sectional with like Arrowhead, De Pere, the Oshkoshes, Appletons, or not Appletons, Oshkoshes.
So, halftime in Madison between Wisconsin and Michigan State. Wisconsin has a 17-point lead, 51-34 over the 10th-ranked Spartans. So
rank us.
Good news over there in Madison right now. Hopefully they can hang on to it in the second half.
Court storm maybe?
Yeah, hopefully.
You'll see a court storm in this game with the win possibly.
From the left wing now, Horton Jr. Brookfield East starts off the second half with the basketball. Underneath, nice move to McMullen. He goes up with it, up to 10.
McMullen making plays all around, backdoor cut, you name it, making
Jaylen
that
Brown
play.
On the other end, loses the ball, back to the Spartans.
Went off of his knee, so now Brookfield East, they already got their guys jogged all the way down, and they haven't even inbounded the ball yet. That's the great scheme they got, but Tosa West playing the press, trying to match some of that intense in the defensive end.
If I see Coach Rux after the game, obviously they have to win first. I'm going to talk to him and say, hey, do you run the pacer test at practice?
They do it at the end of the game, it seems like, too, right? Remember last time, we not nothing against them, but they were rushing off it.
Yeah, they were. So nice steal underneath that time. That's Matthew Klosky looking to go fast in transition. Jaylen Brown up with it. Oh, lays it.
Got to finish those for Brown. That was an easy, fast break layup right there, and they can make it pay.
Underneath McMullen, he puts that one up. Now, wow, look how many offensive rebound chances. Finally, Wauwatosa West comes away with it. And Joe Ruck's telling his team, go. And underneath, and that's fast. And that is Klosky. 21 points.
It's like funny, I had to like move the camera so fast every time. After a make, I had to snap my fingers and just go right away.
Platts challenged, but has Kuinga right behind him, and he misses the rim that time.
I know they got a couple misses so far in getting them, but Tosa West has got to be able to box out. You got 3 guys down there, and it ended up with the Brookfield East guy coming up with it on that rebound. Got to be more aggressive on the boards, crashing the glass and boxing out.
Jaylen Brown underneath. Oh, and a foul, blocking foul. So that was sent Jaylen Brown to the line. If he makes 2 of these, it's a 1-possession game.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, feel free to share this game. We got 63 of you guys back from halftime. This one's going to come down the wire again. That has the makings for it. We are live and free on Zaleski Sports. Always and will be. Even in the playoffs. This is definitely the game of the night in the Milwaukee area, that's for sure. Like, even without games on the network.
That's for sure, yes, you're right about that. And a foul underneath. The second free throw is no good.
Yeah, I mean, if Menominee Falls ends up being Germantown, you're going to have to tell the winning coach of this game that you're in first place alone. Isn't that, like, crazy to say, right? I mean, in
the
tough
greater metro,
conference,
yes,
yeah.
that's for sure.
This is a top 3 conference in the state, arguably, for boys. You almost see a team try to get there every year.
First free throw is no good for Brown.
Got to calibrate those free throws a little bit for Tosa West. Kind of having a little shaky start with those.
Brown could use a free throw right here to go down. Free throw is no good.
Wow.
So 0 for 2 that time for Brown.
He's over an 80% free throw shooter on the year, too, so that's a surprise.
McMullen gives over to White. Now back to the top of the key.
Shows that guys are human, too, at the free throw line. Even though he makes some inhuman plays that are crazy during big games.
And here's a three-point shot. It's good! TJ Platts.
Oh, boy, he made him pay right there. Going three for nothing right there, making those 0 for 2 free throws go down even harder right there.
Now back to the right wing. Inside. Back out to the left wing. Now here goes Chambers. Chambers underneath. Nice pass up with it fast to Klosky. Klosky loves to have his hands on the rim, especially tonight.
Like you said, if you took the over on 2.5, as a joke, obviously, but just for fun and games.
Yep. Underneath Platts. He saves it, but no, he goes out of bounds back to Tosa West.
I think at that moment, you just got to be able to save it, you got to jump at the right time and be in midair while you're saving the ball right there. Just a tall frame of Kuyanga, all 6'8" of his frame, just missing it that time with the feet.
Hennings will bring it up court now. Hennings is fouled.
Trojans ball.
So now Brown will inbound it here. Looking for somebody, gives it in to Klosky. Klosky, and he's offensive foul right back to Brookfield East. Looked like to be a block underneath. That's what did it, and enough there to give it back to the Spartans. Mullen brings up court now. 15 minutes, just 3 minutes gone by here in the second half. Now back to Kuyanga from the right wing. Back to the left wing now. Driving is Horton Jr. into offensive foul. Trade offensive fouls, both sides now.
Whatever
back
you can do, whatever you can do, I can do better, right?
It's basically what was said right there. Hennings will bring it up court right here. 5-point game. Tosa West trails by 5. Now back to Gogan inside. Klosky trying to back down his defender. Gives it out to Brown. Brown inside the paint. Gives it over to the left wing now. Underneath and a foul.
I thought he was about to slice right through the tall Kuyanga right there and go through and be a David Goliath moment right there with a big man on a small point guard.
He was about to do the big man in a little coat. From the left wing, here's a three-point shot. It's no good, but nice rebound underneath by Brown. Brown's going to go up and hits.
It's a beautiful pirouette jumper from Jalen Brown fading away, recognizing he's got his defender in a great spot. Gets a great bucket.
Horton Jr. foul, and it seems like almost every time now on each side there's been a foul committed.
We're going to see a lot of fouls. This is still a big conference matchup with a lot at stake tonight for lead purposes.
It's almost like if we continue a foul on each side, we'll be here till midnight the rest of the way. Horton Jr. now from the top of the key. Now from the left wing, he keeps it. As he looks, and it's stolen away. Wauwatosa West has a chance to make it a 1-point game or also settle their offense. No, Brown will go up and puts it up, and he's fouled. Kind of just threw that up as he was falling down.
Third personal, 16. Jalen Brown for 2.
So now Jalen Brown will go to the line. First free throw is no good, just rims out. And we talked about Brown just struggling a little bit.
He's an 80%, over 80% free throw shooter too, so that's 0 for 3 in his last 3 attempts. So you got to hope that doesn't come back to haunt them at the end of this game where it comes down to one possession again, if it does, in that scenario.
Brown looking to go 1 for 2, and he will. 13 points on the night for Brown. It's a 2-point game.
25% on his last 4 trips. I got to make him pay it off on the defensive end. Slowing is kind of slowed down a little bit now. You see that defense picking up on both sides, stopping that defensive pressure on the pace.
And underneath Kuinga. He's been quiet, but he's up to 4 points now, but haven't seen as much out of him as we normally do. Underneath, there we go. Back out, now to Klosky. Klosky will challenge at the rim. Up to 25 on the night.
EW Green Bay is getting a good one.
A couple of Greater Metro players. Henry Gretzmacher as well from Brookfield Central going to UW Green Bay. So
that was another big win for Brookfield Central last Saturday on Zaleski Sports 2 against one of the powerhouse up north teams, Marshfield.
Yeah, it was a good win. Me and you both watched it on our phones. We were texting during that game saying, wow, Brookfield Central looks good tonight.
And especially Henry. He was hitting 3-pointers like it was nothing that game.
TJ Platt's underneath, and he's fouled.
Also, Matthew Klosky, his second personal, 14. TJ Platts for 2.
But TJ Platts will go to the line for 2 free throws. First free throw is good.
Score update from Menominee Falls High School. 12:53 left to go. Menominee Falls with a 58-44 lead on Germantown. So
wow.
It's really shaping up right now for this matchup to take the lead in first place with a win today.
That's something.
And if I told both these coaches right now that they'd probably bring that defensive intensity up, crank it up, like I said with Corey last night, crank the sliders up when you're playing 2K on the defense side.
And a travel. So back to Brookfield East. And I'll be Brookfield East basketball 4 here with 13 minutes remaining in this game. Back to the left wing now. White with the basketball. Gives it over to Platts. Platts back to White. To Horton Jr. now. Horton Jr. really hot first half. He was hitting 3-pointers like it was nothing. The freshman, too. White now with the basketball. He'll give it back out. Here's a 3-point shot. And no good. But rebounded underneath by Kuinga. Kuinga gives it in. Goes out of bounds. Who's it last touched by? Trojans ball it will be. Couldn't tell because it hit 2 hands on the way out.
Kuyenga's getting all those rebounds over Tosa West right now. Tosa West, like I said, still got to be careful. Got to box out on those misses to try not to create some second chance opportunities for Brookfield East.
Brown with the basketball. Gives over the right wing now. It's Gogan now. Back to Hennings. Now from the top of the key. It's Brown. He falls down and he travels.
Neubauer's not pleased with that play right there as he tried to take it to the basket right there. Kind of had a couple guys open.
Now back. 4-point game. Spartans basketball now. Here's McMullen now. McMullen didn't play last time we had Brookfield East on the network. So he's been a key piece today, 10 points. Without his 10 points, they'd be trailing. It's always good to get your depth back as a team. Here's Kuinga for three. He hits! Seven-point game.
It's a great three for the big man right there.
Klosky underneath, he's fouled.
Just being able to pay it off on everything. We've had a lot of games this year where both teams are coming back, exchanging runs with each other. That's why nobody runs away with any game. Let's see if Tosa West, after these free throws, can thicken the ice a little bit. Especially on that defensive end, contesting those rebounds.
Klosky's free throw no good, and we keep talking about it. Tosa West down the stretch, their struggle has been making free throws.
That's been their struggle tonight, that's for sure.
And you honestly wonder yourself, because I don't have a stat sheet here, how many free throws they missed. They made some of those free throws where they could possibly be in the lead right now. Klosky's 1 for 2 there.
Got to sharpen those knives a little bit on the defensive end now.
Now from the top of the key.
Brookfield East was hot early on in the first half. If they get those three-pointers to fall in the second half, this one could be out of hand quickly if they could get some stops, because they know how to play that pace.
Inside now. Back. Here's a three-point shot. Oh, Horton Jr.
Oh, they got nobody, too. Brown's got to set himself free. That would have sent a couple guys down for Tosa West.
Horton Jr., just some of the shots that he's made tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Just jumping up way in the air, just throws it up, goes right in.
You know he was a bucket when he could hit a 3/4 of the court shot last time these two teams matched up.
Underneath, nice pass. Klosky up with it, just can't fall in. And out of bounds, but it'll go back to the Spartans.
So now they can go back up to double digits for the first time since middle of that first half. This would be huge. And if you feed it to Horton, he's been the hot hand in this first half. And he's been getting everything they needed.
Platts from the top of the key. Back to McMullen. Mullen gives over to White. Now to Platts again. Platts looking for a hole. Goes off his leg. And Kogan tried to slide for it. Underneath, nice bounce pass. Back outside to Horton Jr. Now to the left wing. Thought about a three, and that one's going to be stolen. No, back to Brookfield East in a wide open lane. Max McMullen up to 12. And now an 11-point game just like that.
Largest lead of the night now for Brookfield East, too. The previous one was 10 in that first half. In the middle of it. Tosa West, they got to make something here on offense before Spartans run them out of the gym on offense.
Long drives in. Nice move. He gets it to go.
There's a good answer right there.
Now Horton, you can hear that slap from up here as he tried to go up with it, and it's a foul.
That's a smart foul, too, though, because they got down there in a hurry in transition. It'll be on the ground. They're only at 5 team fouls, but yeah, the fouls starting to pick up for both of the teams in the second half.
So White set to inbound it. Nice pass underneath. Up with it fast. TJ Platts. They keep feeding him, and he keeps producing. In the paint. Underneath. Goes up fast. No good. Brookfield is looking to extend their lead. Horton Jr. on their end. Up with it. And a charge. Offensive foul.
Maybe that could be a momentum shift that Wauwatosa West needs right there. Big stop in transition with the charge. Way to set your feet as a guard for Max Gogan. And now you got to start heating up again on offense. Try to get some other guys. I know Klosky's been hot too, but Jalen Brown at 13. Got to try to make a match out of this right now.
Roman Long gives it over. Now driving in. Klosky, count the basket and one.
Shrugged his shoulders after that one too, flexing it off a little bit. Oh, he's having himself a fine night, Peck.
Yes, he is. He is up to 28.
28.
Looking for 29 right here.
28 of the 55 so far. He's got half of the points for the team. Hopefully I did my math right there. Around that.
Free throw is good. 3-point play completed by Klosky. 29 points on the night, and now it's an 8-point game. Never know. Wauwatosa West puts together some momentum. They did it a couple times in the first half after going down by Horton Jr. Up with it. He keeps on going. Timeout. I believe
Joe Rux.
Timeout by the Spartans. We'll take a break. More basketball after this on Zaleski Sports.
We're back with better halves. Jane is looking for a better health plan. Jane?
I need someone who'll make time for me. So, how would you two get to know me?
You want time? I'll keep you on hold all night long.
He sounds gross.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I won't treat you like a number. I've got award-winning service and coverage made just for you.
Now that's better. Next up, networks.
Back here on Zaleski Sports, Matt Peck, Elijah Manxalata here from the Brookfield East Fieldhouse. On Zaleski Sports, 10-point game. It's been back and forth. Wauwatosa West cuts it to 3 or 4, and before you know it's a 10-point game. So, be interesting to see the rest of the way. It's been some couple mistakes from Wauwatosa West, but we talk about the main thing for Tosa West that's been the issue tonight is the free throw shooting. Struggle down the stretch, and it's 9:09 left in this game. Still got plenty of time to come back in this one. And last game, they were down by almost 20, and they made it a game right towards the end.
Never say never.
Long with the basketball. Gives it out to Jalen Brown. Brown will drive in. He'll pull up from mid-range. No good. Misses the rim completely. A fight for the basketball underneath, and a foul. That was interesting.
Crazy sequence right there.
So foul ended up going against Roman Long. So White set the inbound it.
It's like Chambers is going to sub in for Roman Long.
I think so, yeah. So inbounds it to Horton Jr. Horton Jr., the leading scorer with 27, the freshman. He did pretty well last time these two played when we had him on the network.
Stephen Wright, I believe that was checking out.
Here's a three-point shot from Platts. No good.
That would have been a gut wrench right there, and look at this.
Klosky driving in, up with it, and a foul.
Oops. Panned the camera a little too far right there.
And the fouls have just been, with 16 combined between both teams. We're sitting here 8.5 minutes remaining here. Tosa West, Brookfield East has 10 fouls now, so any touch of the body, you'll see them at free throw line.
A little.
Klosky's first free throw was good. He's up to 30.
Little Inter Zaleski Sports matchup in the Milwaukee Area Catholic Memorial. Only down by 4 with 2 minutes left in that game. Obviously, stay with us, but if you want to check them out, put them on a different screen. Corey Sparks, Joey Endress, our second crew in the Milwaukee area. Coming down the wire.
Free throw was good. Klosky, 31. Yeah. If you got 2 screens at home, throw them both on. Go to Best Buy. Get a second screen. Underneath. Nice move to the basket, Davion White. We talk about going to Best Buy during games. I've gone to Best Buy during the game before.
Oh, boy. Catholic Memorial versus, how could I forget? The
Week
game
1.
where I produced and called the game for half of it. That was an experience for sure.
Walmart didn't have anything. Went to Target, didn't have anything. Then I ended up at Best Buy all the way in Brookfield. Speaking of Brookfield, that's where we are right now.
I was panicking with the battery. I looked up every time. I was turning the power down a little bit. I was like, oh, you better get back here. You had to pay a lot for that too, right?
Yeah.
You were able to.
Well, it was over $100, and I took it back the very next day.
Yeah, because you left it at home, so you were able to. Imagine you got home, you couldn't find it.
Oh, gosh.
That would have been a nightmare. Then you would have had to keep the other charger.
First free throw was good. Yeah, that would have been not an experience that you wanted it.
That was a really good football game, too.
Oh, yeah. And our DC Everest crew was down here actually at Brookfield East High School, too, for that DC Everest Brookfield East football game. That was a close one all the way through. TJ Platts underneath. Gives it over. Nice pass to White. White back out to Platts. Now, Brookfield East starts to set their offense a little bit. Here's McMullen. Gives it over to White. White looking for a lane. Gives it back outside. Here's a wide open 3. Shot. No good. But it comes back.
You get a loose ball foul, I believe, on Brookfield East.
Yes.
That'll be a double bonus foul now, too. So 2 free throws coming up for Klosky.
Second half underway in Madison. Badgers lead by 16 with 15 minutes remaining in that game in the second half over 10th ranked Michigan State.
Please pull it off.
That would be awesome.
Another team, a sleeper team that can make it there too this year after a really crazy year, UW Green Bay.
Yeah.
There'd probably be a 16th seed, but 500 record.
Klosky up to 32 points. Klosky's second free throw is good. We'll talk with whatever coach after the game, but to say Brookfield East pulls us out, Wauwatosa West has been playing some really good basketball. The last 5 they've won in a row, at least. And that is Max McMullen, but last 5 they won in a row when you look at the Bound website. So they beat some good teams on that stretch, like Germantown, Brookfield Central. So, and there's a foul on the offense right there. Back to the Spartans. 7.5 minutes remaining here.
I think if I heard that right, he fouled out of the game. 2.
2 fouled out of the game for
Brookfield East.
So Davion White fouls out, if we heard that correctly.
I thought I heard something from the PA announcer saying he's fouled out of the game. So that's interesting.
So unofficially foul out of the game. Well, we'll see if he comes back. If he doesn't come back in at all, then I'd have to assume.
They immediately got him out of the game. The sub.
Here's a three-point shot, no good. 70-61. 9 points. Tosa West trails by. Klosky looking to bend it back down his defender. Spins underneath, goes up. The high-handed Klosky up to 35. He's got him. 35, insane. He's been the hot hand tonight for this. Wauwatosa West squad. Platts underneath, trades him right back. TJ Platts, 15. Now here comes Jalen Brown, trailing by 9.
Getting everything they want in that paint tonight.
To Klosky. Klosky loses it. Horton Jr. looking to go in transition. He gives it. Here's a three-point shot, and it's good! Zeke Sawell, no points yet, up to 3 now. He's been quiet tonight, but a huge 3. Underneath to the foul.
Sawell must have put a check in right there because the bank was open right there.
What bank is open on a Friday night? Obviously some bank in Brookfield East High School is.
Yep.
Next he's saying, let me open that vault. So free throws coming here for Tosa West. First free throw is good.
And still not
Jalen Brown at the line.
Still not super late yet, right? Still got plenty of time. We saw as we're checking in over 100. Oh, close to it.
Jalen Brown's free throws go down. 10-point game.
Got to be able to get.
Oh wow! Look at that, a steal like that. Jalen Brown. That's gonna be a violation. Now on Brookfield.
This could be a 7-point play possibly if they hit a 3 right here in a span of 20-something seconds. I've never seen this before, Peck. And they're putting their one of their best 3-point shooters in Max Gogan in as well. So wouldn't this be something to get 7 quick points in a minute?
Exactly something Tosa West needs, that's for sure. Passes it in now. 6:15 remaining in this game between these two teams. 8-point game. Still Brookfield East in the lead. They've led for most of this game.
Well, they're taking their time, rightfully so, for a shot.
Here we go. Here's Jalen Brown for 3. No good. Nice pass across. Transition 3. Here's for 3. No good. McMullen missed the rim that time. Tosa West goes fast. Transition. Klosky up. No good. Here's the run and gun we talk about. Transition 3. No. Thought he was going to pull up. Now back. Here goes Horton Jr. Gives it back.
What a find.
What a find. Here's a 3-point shot. It's good! Owen Council.
Kind of did a spin and ballerina pass right there. Spin cycle. What is he, in the ice skating in the Olympics in Milan, Italy right now?
Man, he got here fast if he did. Here's Gogan.
Ooh.
Nope. Passes it back to Jalen Brown. 11-point game now. Underneath. Nice move to the basket. Gets it to go. Matthew Klosky up to 37. It'll be a timeout by We'll wait.
Tosa West.
Tosa West. So we'll take a break here. 9-point game. More basketball after this on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Back here on Zaleski Sports. So official ruling was an injury timeout, so neither team has a timeout charged to them on that possession. Wait. What in the world? They're calling for a technical foul, Joe Rux, I think.
They didn't get the ball through in time or something, or what's going on here?
They're putting their hands together like they want to, so something must have happened. So it'll be a technical foul on Wauwatosa West.
Yeah, that'll be something.
Interesting. I was looking down my scoring. I didn't even see what happened. Platts will shoot the technical foul free throws, though.
It's 2 as well, so I mean, Rux gets what he wanted right there.
Ooh. Second free throw, no good, but it'll be Brookfield East basketball as well. You know, Brookfield East, they score 2 more points. They're already ahead of last game's total against Wauwatosa West. And we've got 5 minutes left.
I thought this game, what was it, 44-40 at half? I thought this game was reaching heights of both teams potentially hitting over 100. I know that was a long shot at the same time, but at least 90 points for both teams. As a possibility.
Wow. Horton Jr. fell down, but no problem. Gave it right off. So Brookfield East sets the offense here, up by 9. Up fast.
That's
and
goaltending.
It's going to be a goaltending. That'll end up being a basket by TJ Platts. So, correction, 12-point game, sorry. So Brown will bring it up court now. Brown will drive in, up fast. Pitches it off. Ooh, nice catch by Gogan. Underneath, nice shot that time. That's Kaysen Mangum. 10-point game now. 4.5 minutes remaining here. TJ Platts on the top of the key. Now over to Max McMullen.
Now, one thing's for sure, you don't have to worry about the 5th quarter band at the end of this one. Not saying it's a bad thing. They do a really great job with their stuff.
It's kind of funny how we went to that same game twice in a year, and it's a foul. Update from Madison. Badgers lead by 20 with 12:28 left.
Cow.
Over 10th ranked Michigan State.
And while I'm on it, I might as well check on the Germantown Warhawks in Menominee Falls, Phoenix right now.
That Badger game can be found on Fox.
No, you could pretty much say that game's over.
Davion White free throw is good.
4 minutes left. Menominee Falls has stretched their lead, a 76-55 lead with 4 minutes left in that game. So right now it's looking like if Brookfield East holds on here, they're in first place in this conference alone.
Wow.
So you might have to say that in your post-game presser.
Underneath. Nice move. That's Kaysen Mangum on a 4-0 run for Tosa West himself.
Neubauer timeout now.
Neubauer from timeout from Coach Neubauer. We'll be back after this on Zaleski Sports.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eclair.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen eclairs in my dressing room.
All right, we're back. Back here on Zaleski Sports, Matt Peck, Elijah Vink-Salata from the Spartan Fieldhouse at Brookfield East. So many names for it. I just call it Brookfield East Fieldhouse, Spartan Fieldhouse. Nice gymnasium here, though. Always enjoy coming here. Always good accommodations here.
Oh, look at that steal.
And a nice steal on the other. Here's Jalen Brown for three. He hits!
That's a deep 2, I believe. Or no, they're going to call it a 3. Maybe I was wrong. Looked like his foot was on the line for a sec, but that's a huge shot right there for Tosa West.
6-point game now, 3:50 remaining here. Goes up.
Oh!
Wow, a pickpocket steal.
A 3 will make this interesting. Oh.
Underneath, there goes Klosky. Up with it fast, and he's fouled.
Wow, what a sequence right there.
And when it looked like that Brookfield East was potentially running away with it.
This is still far from over.
Wauwatosa West, snap of the fingers, right back in it.
How about that? He's at 37 points, putting the team right on his back when they need him most.
Klosky's free throw no good, and that's where the struggle's been tonight. We talked about it several times.
And we got another upset potentially brewing up north on Zaleski Sports. Spash, 1-point lead on Marshfield with 2 minutes left.
Ooh. So now from the top of the key, here's TJ Platts. Gives it over. Horton Jr., he'll drive in, up with it, blocked!
This is, they can make him pay right here.
Jalen Brown almost lost it. Brown now with the basketball. He gives it over to Klosky. Klosky goes in, puts it up, and rims out, no good. Who touched it last? Back to the Brookfield East Spartans.
That's a huge break right there for Brookfield East. Couldn't get the 2 right there to cut it to 1 possession. They really need something.
Inbounds it now. Looking to find a way, and a foul. Foul will be on Roman Long. He's fouled out as well tonight.
Yeah, I don't think 2 on Brookfield East didn't foul out, so that was a correction on our part.
So Roman Long is officially fouled out.
And that was the biggest part of the game for Brookfield East. Can you make your pressure cooker free throws? You get 2 of them now with the double bonus.
Both teams, yep. Both teams at 10 fouls. First free throw is good.
Not the end of the world if they make both of them here. If you're Wauwatosa West, you've done enough to keep this below a 10-point game. You just got to continue to score the ball relatively quick 2s, maybe a couple 3-point baskets.
Second free throw is good. For White. On the other end, Brown goes in, puts it up, and it's going to be a charge, offensive foul. It's a 7-point game here, 3:02 remaining. Finds his man, here comes a trap game. Timeout, Joe Rux. 7-point game. It'll be a full timeout. We'll take a break. More basketball after this on Zaleski Sports.
Looking for a place where everyone feels at home? Welcome to Point Brewery, your family-friendly tap room with something for everyone. From a wide variety of local brews to classic point sodas for the kids, we've got the perfect pour for everyone. Craving a bite? We've got hot, cheesy Portesi pizzas ready when you are. Whether you're hanging out inside or soaking up the sun in our outdoor beer garden, there's space to unwind. Planning a celebration? Reserve our private event room and make it a gathering to remember. Point Brewery, good times, great taste, all on tap.
Back here on Zaleski Sports, Matt Peck, Elijah Vink-Salata here Full timeout called by Joe Rux. 2 timeouts remaining for the Trojans, 3 left for the Spartans here. As we go down the final minutes here. Elijah's going to test the microphone out.
Check 1.
I got you. So a good game we have on hand here. Greater Metro Conference. We talked about winner of this game goes into first place alone. Menominee Falls had a big lead on Germantown last we checked. So that will be the case. Whoever comes out on top here at Brookfield East. Still a lot of time left here. Still 3 minutes remaining here. And Joe Rux had a call timeout with the defense being played there. So look, they're going to play the press now. Back to the left wing. Horton Jr. pulls up and missed it though, but Brookfield East gets the ball right back. Horton Jr. now for the top of the key. Davion White now. Almost lost it. Now back to the left wing. Underneath. Goes up. No good. Put back is good. Max McMullen. Now Jalen Brown from the left wing.
Some clutch putbacks right now. The offensive rebounding has been going really well so far tonight for Wauwatosa West.
And a foul underneath. Foul will be on Carter Manti.
I feel like for Tosa West, they got to be glad they won't be seeing Brookfield East in the playoffs. I mean, different divisions, so they won't be.
The only conference team Wauwatosa West can see in the playoffs is Brookfield Central. We were in that sectional last year doing games, speaking of that. The free throw is no good from Klosky. If Brookfield East decides to hang on here tonight, their highlight house player of the game will be Ron J. Horton Jr., leading the way with 27. Second free throw is good that time from Matthew Klosky, goes 1 for 2. 8-point game here, still 2:20 left. Brookfield East just can't turn the ball over here down the stretch and got to keep scoring, but they're going to try to bait Wauwatosa West in a foul here, I'm sure.
I think they're going to take their time now.
Yep. They're just kind of just passing it around here. Inside, nice move to the basket. Carter Manti. Been silent all night, but now has 2.
The paint game has been the strong suit all night long for Brookfield East.
Here's a 3-point shot from Jalen Brown. It's good. Jalen Brown, 7-point game. We'll stay here this time. It's a 7-point game. You never know what we're going to see out of the break here. Meanwhile, I'm going to try to find some score updates from around the state.
It's officially a wrap. Menominee Falls defeats Germantown, so the winner of this game officially, Matt Peck, you can say it in the post-game presser, takes the lead on first place. That was a gutsy win for Menominee Falls. They blew them out, too.
Wow. New Berlin Eisenhower walks off Waukesha South on a buzzer beater tonight, 66-64. Kaukauna leads Neenah 62-48. You can find that game on Zaleski Sports. Wauwatosa East takes down Marquette 90-86 in Greater Metro Conference action.
Oh, wow. Spash is closing in on an upset win on Marshfield. They are up by 4 in overtime with 40 seconds left. You can catch that one right now.
Waukesha West takes down Kettle Moraine 55-34. Beloit Memorial, last we heard, up on Waterford 38-34 at the half.
Fun fact, we were thinking about actually going to that game at first.
Yes, we were. So close game down there in Beloit between Waterford, who we saw on Tuesday.
What was it again in that one?
Last score was at halftime, where Beloit Memorial led 38-34.
I remember the post-game presser with Coach Ragland. He said it was going to be a late night watching a lot of film. That's a big conference game. Amari Hereford.
Passes into Platts. Platts will bring it up court. Almost stolen. Almost went on a bounce that time, and he's fouled. Fouls on Nico Kleist.
Max McMullen for the double bonus.
Both the teams securing the 80-point mark. This game somehow went into overtime. This game would for sure hit the hundreds.
First free throw is no good.
This game's far from over still. If the free throws are going to be a trouble at a minimum for them, and Toast West can make some.
Free throw is good.
Could be in for a treat.
For McMullen.
A way to roll it, too.
17 points on the night for McMullen. driving up now. Brown pulls up for three, and almost hit again. Nice underneath. He's going to come away to the block. One-on-one action here. Nice move to the basket, goes up. Max McMullen, now a 10-point game here with a minute and a half remaining. Tulsa West is going to need a lot of things to go their way here at the end. Max Gogan for three, he hits! And 91-84 game, timeout, Chris Neubauer will stay. We'll give you an update on that Badger team from Medicine. Hopefully it's a good update.
Keep thinking at first you're talking about Lake Geneva Badger for some reason. I'm like,
Wisconsin with a 24-point lead with 9:12 remaining on Michigan, another 10th-ranked Michigan State.
should we play jump around now?
We're not taking any chances yet. It's a little early. It's still 8 minutes left, but looking good for those Greg Gard's Badgers right now. Crazy, a couple months from now, we'll be talking about the Brewers score on the broadcast.
While we're at a baseball field.
Yeah.
That's going to be fun, too. That prep, we mentioned that prep baseball showcase thing. We're going to have two Milwaukee area crews at that event now with Corey Sparks and Joey Andres at the Franklin Field. So that's going to be fun. And we might, with that extended crew, we might be able to get more than a few games on the network for that event.
For sure. Brookfield East baseball. I think I'm planning on putting them on the schedule this year as well. We haven't had them on yet, so for baseball yet, we haven't.
It's funny, last night, you know, I was texting you, Dominican, their baseball team was at the game last night for girls. They were like, can we be on the network too? Because they were standing next to athletic director Tom Malata, who was over there at the time. But
ooh, tipped out of bounds. Stays with Brookfield East, though. Nice defensive hit there, though, but obviously a lot got to go the way for, a lot has to go the way for Wauwatosa West down the stretch here.
A lot of free throw misses, a couple steals.
We'll inbound it. Oh, almost stolen by Gogan. We'll bring it up court now. 91-84 game. 7-point game. There's a foul committed.
I mean, with free throws, it's still possible for Brookfield East to hit 100.
Yeah, so both teams now sit in the double bonus.
It'll be the first time we see it in this area, at least, if it happens.
First free throw is good.
Loss here could almost eliminate Tulsa West from contention. Still got a few games left, but
TJ Platts 2 for 2.
In a good spot right now.
Gogan now gives it over, and it's stolen. Huge steal on the other end. Up fast. Nice move to the rim, but a putback is good. Ronjay Horton Jr. up to 29. He'll be our highlight house player of the game if Brookfield East hangs on. 3-point shot. It's good from Jalen Brown. They don't want to go away. 8-point game. Brookfield East will go fast in transition. Up to the basket. Goes up. No good. And in transition, here goes Klosky. Klosky up with it. Puts it up in good. Up to 41 for Klosky. 6-point game. 39 seconds left.
That was not smart right there to go up with a layup, right? You just got to take your time.
So Horton Jr. will go to the line for 2. He'll try to get himself over 30. You
got to give them credit for hitting their threes.
Yes, they have been doing a good job with that down the stretch here.
The only unfortunate thing is the clock's going to continue to roll after their shots they make with no timeouts left.
Yeah, Wauwatosa West without any timeouts left. Brookfield East with 3.
Yeah, Brookfield East really wants to do it, huh? They want to be the first team this season to hit 100 on the network.
They're getting there. Horton Jr. goes. Oh, no, just misses the second free throw. Wauwatosa West will go fast here. Here goes Klosky. He'll go up with it fast. Up to the rim. No good. Rim's out. Klosky will put it back up. He's got it. 43 on the night for Klosky. And a foul committed.
Hey, this could be an interesting one if they miss both free throws here.
Oh, yeah, that's for sure. McMullen to the line here. McMullen rims out. Oh, boy.
Wow. This game's not over.
Yes, potentially could be something if he misses his second free throw.
Hits it, I mean, the three-pointer.
Second free throw is good. Still 2 3-pointers away for Tosa West, but still, they need a 3 here badly. Jalen Brown, they're going to give it to the hot hand. He'll probably pull up here. Jalen Brown pulls up for 3. He got it! They're not going away at all. Timeout. Joe Rux. It's a 3-point game, and they're going to... Wait, no timeout yet. Never mind.
It is not over yet.
Wauwatosa West sending guys to the bench. Just to talk things over with head coach Chris Newbar, but definitely not over yet. But it's going to have to come down to free throws if Brookfield East wants to hang on this one. McMullen back at the line. First free throw is, rims in! A huge bounce.
That was the lucky home court bounce right there, right? You say home court advantage, doesn't matter, it does here.
Yeah, right there, that was, wow. And this is the second one. They'll go fast. Ball
I don't know what you do fouling there, though. That's, I mean, if you can make both free throws
it's just so he doesn't make, just so they don't go out and hit a 3. That's the reason. They just want to live with 2 here. Because then they foul him back, 2 free throws.
If Tosa West somehow does the unthinkable here, this has got to be one of the most remarkable last-minute backs we've seen in recent high school history.
Free throws have not been Tosa West's best friend tonight. They got to make 2 here. First one's no good. Exactly what could not happen right there for Tosa West.
Do you purposely miss this here and try to go for the rebound, or do you make it and try to hope that they miss some more free throws?
I'd purposely miss this personally because Jalen Brown looking for trying to put down the second one. And he misses it. And a rebound. Brookfield East does it well that time. And wide open man on the other end. Going up the signature move is Max McMullen. They get to 100 points on the night. Looking at our final score up fast. 194 right now. Brookfield East in the lead. Nasonville Dairy post-game show will be coming up. Ron J. Horton Jr., our player of the game. 30 points on the night. The freshman. What a game this has been.
I respect the effort, though, right? On that almost comeback.
So first free throw was good. For Klosky. Klosky 40, almost 50 points.
I don't know about those chants when he scored 44 tonight. Got to respect the effort to him.
Missed it on purpose, and it's be a Spartans ball. So Nasonville Dairy post-game show come out after this. Brookfield East going to get the win. 195. We'll see you after the game.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy.
here on Zaleski Sports, Nasonville Dairy postgame show here with head coach Joe Rux and Ron J. Horton Jr. Coach, just tell me about how you got down 100 points on the scoreboard tonight. Just tell me about the offensive plan tonight.
We try to play with some tempo. I mean, obviously, you saw that tonight. And our guards are really good at pushing it, so we got back to that. And 100, but, I think Ron will tell you we'd like to give up a little less than 95 in the process.
So a Menominee Falls win tonight puts you guys at first place. You still got a lot of games left still a couple weeks, but just tell me about how it feels to be in that position right now.
I didn't even know Falls won, so congrats to them. But we got to take care of our own business, so hopefully we take care of Tuesday's game against Central, and one at a time. That's our goal right now.
Best of luck the rest of the way, Coach. Now here with our highlight player of the game, Ron J. Horton Jr. Ron J., over 30 points tonight. Just tell me about how you got it done. You were just outstanding there tonight, just picking up this Brookfield East squad.
Pushing the pace, playing through contact, just getting to the line.
So you guys are now in first place in the Greater Metro Conference after Menominee Falls lost tonight. You still got plenty of weeks to go. I know you guys are getting excited. You still got a couple weeks to go, but just tell me about how you guys are going to stay consistent and try to hold on to that first place mark.
We can't get comfortable. Practice like we in last place.
There you go. Perfect. So you got to take the mic from me. You got to look up there at the right up there. You're going to say your first and last name, then I'm in the house. So I'll count you down. 3, 2, 1.
I'm Ron J. Horton, and I'm in the house.
Good game tonight. All right. Brookfield East gets the win tonight here from the field house. 100 points. One effort from the squad. One effort from Ron J. Horton Jr. We'll see you next week for some more basketball here on Zaleski Sports.